Hey guys, subscribe for daily content. And if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and holy crap, I have something crazy to share with you guys. So you guys, a lot of you probably watched the unboxing I did where, Serge Panchenko sent me a bunch of stuff to look at, which was really cool. And a lot of those knives are actually coming up for review. But he messaged me again and said, I have something else you might like to take a look at. It's not something I get to keep. I got to send it back. But he sent me something crazy. I haven't been in here yet. It's a collab knife. I think you guys are probably going to find it interesting, to say the least. Thanks so much to Serge for sending this in for me to take a look at. It will absolutely go back. This is his personal knife, so I don't get to keep it. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. And please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. Something wet on that card today. Gross. Okay, let's get in here. I was shocked that he wanted to send this to me. Very flattered that he wanted to send this to me. But this is one of those knives that's just purely going to be for your, honestly, for my entertainment and for your entertainment. I'm going to link Serge knives down in the description so you guys can check them out. Obviously, you guys know who Serge Panchenko is. And if you don't, check out his website. Lots of really cool stuff. Definitely... Once you see something that's his, you're able to identify his work like over and over and over again. Gosh, do I even want? I don't know that I really want to dig into this. I'm going to use my fingers, just because this is not. It's not something I want to like dig into with a blade. We're almost there. Let the tension build naturally. Yes. Oh. Oh. Here we go. I just want to make sure there's nothing else in this paper here. Oh man, I can't wait. I've seen pictures. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding me, man. You gotta be kidding me. Oh man. This is so sick. Okay, so. Listen, so this is, dude, it's titanium too. Why did I pass on the titanium ones? I'm so stupid. I have the Model C. I love my Model C in carbon fiber, but this titanium, all these titanium ones. So this is one of three. I think they call them the Three Devils. This is one of three, and Gavin Hawk has the other two, and I think we'll be showing them at Blade Show Texas. But he sent me this one. This is his personal knife. And he did the copper inlays here, and I think it's a Japanese, I don't know the history behind this here, but it's, as far as I understand, it's like a Japanese devil. Man, the overall look of this, the overall look and presentation, God dang it. I told myself, I was like, the titanium, I don't need the titanium one. Obviously, I never would have had a shot at one of these, but I saw that they dropped the titanium ones, and I was like, do I really need that for 1800? Do I really need that? I mean, I love mine. The Deadlock, in my opinion, is, they're ridiculously expensive, but it's the best OTF design in existence, right? Now, I'm not going to say, everybody should be beating down doors to get it, because the problem is that it's a custom and they're extremely expensive, right? But the design, if we're talking about just general overall design and blocking out everything else like rarity and price and all of that, it's expensive to create stuff like this, right? It just is, factually. The design itself is my favorite. It's my favorite OTF, for sure. So I told myself, I was like, I already got the Model C. Like, I don't need to get the titanium one. Now I'm in on this. The titanium one has that weight. That solidity. And it's, it's titanium, right? Titanium OTFs just don't exist. If you don't know what's special about the Deadlock in general,
it's not just, expensive because shiny because OTF, right? I think that's what people like to assume. That's where they feel safe, right? That's how they explain it to themselves. And they're like, yes, I'm safe, and I am in my little safe, smart bubble. Me, and yep, everything makes sense in here to me, so that's all the more I need. No. The deal with this is, number one, these are small batch, custom made in the United States with ridiculous tolerances. This is the only OTF in the world, no matter what anybody says. There's always at least one guy who's like, my Benchmade Infidel doesn't have any blade play. Yes, it does. The Deadlock is the only OTF in existence that has zero, and I mean zero, blade play. Nothing. The blade doesn't move at all, which is why it's called the Deadlock. It's famous for this. And, as somebody who has handled 3 of these Deadlock models between the Model B and the Model C, actually 4 now, counting this one, and I don't know, about a kajabillion other premium OTFs, I can confirm that is actually the case. This is ridiculously gorgeous. Look at the work that's involved in this is insane. God, that's so cool. I love the aged, almost sunken ship treasure look to it. That's my best way of describing it. It's not very eloquently put, but that's my best way of describing it. Man, I'm going to try and give you guys some close-ups here, but beautiful, beautiful. Just lipped slightly above the titanium, which is intentional. It is the exact same all the way around. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Still have this. I love this pocket, how this works. It's just awesome. I really, really want the titanium one now. I'm a huge fan of the blade, right? Just the beautiful, simple symmetry of it. I love the skull and crossbones going up. I mean, not everybody's going to like it, right? But you got to remember, this is a set of 3, right? They're custom made very specifically to, sort of combine elements of Serge and combine, of course, the elements of the original Model C in its titanium form. This is a mega custom, and, something insanely unique. I mean, within the set of 3. So I feel really cool to get to, not only like look at it, but like have it here to just enjoy. This is really awesome, man. I'm just blown away by this. I can't believe how much more. Listen, I love my carbon fiber one, and there is a benefit to having a lighter weight, balance to your knife. I mean, if I were to carry and use this, which I'll admit I don't, but if I were to, then there's a benefit to that because it is such a, it's a fairly lightweight object. This is much heavier, but that solid feeling that you get sometimes, even if it does, maybe it does create for a more cumbersome carry experience to add a bunch of unnecessary syllables, that's what I'm saying. It just feels more, it just kind of feels more solid. I couldn't imagine if Serge carries this, this is the ultimate kind of like, I just couldn't imagine like walking around with this in my pocket, like the feeling of that, this is wild, man. I am very, very impressed with this. I have, and you could check with my wife to confirm this. I have deployed that Deadlock thousands of times. I mean that. That knife has irritated my wife more than any other knife in my collection because sometimes I just like to take it upstairs, and the way that these retract and deploy is amazing. The amount of force that you get, it's almost like you don't, the blade just whoosh, comes out, and you kind of initially you're like, oh, is it like underpowered? No, it's because it takes such little effort to push the switch up to the event horizon where the blade throws that you're not expecting the blade to come out with as much force and ease as it does, right? With this titanium one, there's even less recoil because of how, solid and heavy the titanium is, right? So it really throws the senses. But I'm really happy to report that this knife has never once failed. It's never faltered, right? Obviously, if you take it out and use it, you're going to have to blow it out periodically. But these things are ridiculously reliable. And, once again, not a hint
Not a hint of play. Absolutely, completely, and totally solid. This has just remained perfectly solid the entire time that I've had it. It's so cool, man. This is not the first time that Serge has collaborated with Hawk. I don't want to sit here and say that it's an unexpected combination of, design languages, because the more I think about it, the more I'm like, no, actually it does make a lot of sense. So it's really cool to see like two master craftsmen come together and make something like really epic, This upload is pure like knife into like I'm right here with you guys, because this is out of my league. As far as like what I expect to be in my personal collection, this is a step up. So I am also considering myself a spectator here. It's just for the fun of being a knife enthusiast, letting you guys know this exists. It's here, right? This is an amazing artifact from the other realms of the knife world that the vast majority of us never really get to experience. And it's really cool. I think this is awesome. So I really appreciate Serge trusting me with one of his own personal knives. You will see this you'll see this in some shorts and some reels and some other things. I mean, I plan to make more content out of it, just sort of eye candy content, right? That's the kind of stuff that I enjoy. I know a lot of you guys do too as well. All right. Maybe it's time to end the upload. Thanks so much to Serge for sending this in, letting me take a look. That's gonna be it for today's unboxing. Expect a little bit more content from this knife, like I said. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do of course have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe, because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.